Hey guys, it's Miss Hall here, and as you know, our final exams start in 1 week. I wanted to take a little bit of time today to give you an introduction to your World Civilizations exam and what to expect from that. So we're going to talk a little about the format of the exam and the content of the exam, and hopefully by the time you've finished watching this video, you'll feel confident that you know what to expect when your exam starts next week. So the first important thing to know about your exam that you may or may not know is that it is actually two different tests. Your exam block for World Civilizations will consist of a state test and a teacher-created test. The state test is called the MSL, or the Measure of Student Learning, and that's been given to us by the state, and it is going to be 50% of your exam grade. The teacher-created exam is obviously made by your teachers. Mr. Drake and I created it, and it will be 50% of your grade. So the two together will make up your exam grade that goes into your final grade. So let's talk first about the MSL and its format. Since it's something new to you guys. It's going to be 30 questions. 24 of those are multiple choice, and 6 of them are constructed response. And the multiple choice will be what you're used to, 4 answer choices, A, B, C, D. The constructive items are a little bit different. They're going to ask you either to respond to a prompt using the skills that you've learned during the course. That might be a graph or a map, or it might ask you to show your knowledge of a social studies concept through written expression, so a short answer basically. You'll be given 90 minutes for the MSL test to answer all of the questions, and it will be a paper pencil test. Now, in terms of content, the state has been really clear about the content of the MSL. 55 to 65% of it is multiple choice, and 35 to 45% of it is the constructed response. And if you look at this chart here, you can see how that breaks down standard by standard. And I'm not going to go through this. You can read over it. You can look over it. This just gives you sort of the breakdown of which standards are most important on the test. You'll see that the ancient civilizations are very important. The things in the middle are moderately important, and then the more modern and 20th century stuff is also very, very important, which is good because that's the stuff we've covered most recently and you should be most familiar with. Now, your teacher-created exam, the exam that Mr. Drake and I have created, is actually a short answer exam. So it's going to contain 10 short answer questions that you'll have some choice. Standard students, you only have to answer half of those. So you'll choose 5 of the 10 to answer. And honor students, you'll choose a couple more. You'll choose 7 to answer. You'll have at least 90 minutes. Remember, it's a 3-hour test block, so you'll have an hour and a half for the MSL and then the other hour and a half for our exam. If you finish your MSL early, you'll actually have extra time for the teacher-created exam. The teacher-created exam will be through Moodle, and it's going to contain pretty broad questions from all of the time periods we've covered in class. So in general, to make sure you are prepared, you need to review the information, especially the videos that we've done in this class that are all on Moodle. We've opened all of that up so you can see it. Use the links that we've given you to online materials, including practice exams. A great idea is to hold a study group with your friends, make it a game, quiz each other, make note cards of the important events. It is very, very important that you come to class for all the review sessions. And remember, like all tests, you need to eat a good breakfast, get a good night's sleep, and go to the bathroom so nothing is going to get in your way and you can keep calm and do your best on this test. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. Good luck.